A codec is a piece of code in a software application that converts data from its natural analog format to its digital format for a proper storage. Naturally, a codec should also take the responsibility of converting data from its digital presentation back to its natural analog format for usage. When shooting a video using your camera, the lens of your camera is going to collect the visual natural analog data from space, and inside that same camera there has to be a piece of code that understands how to work with analog data to convert it to digital data. After you have done shooting the video, it is now time to share it with your fellows, friends, family, students, or customers. To be able to view your video, your target audiences should use a device that knows or that understands how to decode data that was encoded using the codecs used for your video. The only target audiences who would be able to view this video would be the ones with the correct decoders. There are different types of encoders out in the market. We've got different types of encoders. H.264 is one of them. VP is also in the list of these codecs, and there's also another video codec known as Theora. These are only video codec. Normally, video is associated with sound. The sound we hear from videos was encoded separately from the video using a different codec from the video codec. This means that the video and the sound were encoded using different codecs. Using markers on the sound that we hear from videos, the sound of that video was synchronized with the video or with the moving pictures. The overall lesson that I would love you to learn from this course is that inside our devices, cameras, mobile phones, computers, we have got pieces of software that converts data from its natural analog format to its digital presentation format. And these pieces of software also converts the data from its digital presentation back to its natural analog format. Basically, what these pieces of software do is to encode data and decode data. We call these pieces of software codecs. The second lesson that I would love, or I would be happy if you go with, is that file extensions such as MP4, WebM, and OGV are not codecs. They've got nothing to do with the understanding of data. They've got nothing to do with encoding and decoding of data, but rather these file extensions are concerned with how the data is arranged or how the data is organized. After we have encoded our data using the mentioned codecs, we need to take that data and put it inside another file. The encoded data needs to be contained inside a container format. The encoded data cannot be directly fed to the device for playbacks, but rather it needs to be arranged, or it needs to be organized inside another file container. And we have explained the different types of containers available. The MP4, WebM, OGG, and the rest. If there's anything that you need help for with regards to what we have been talking about in this course, please do not hesitate to contact us